Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Gavra Academy. Round 5, season finale here at Hockenheim. It's light rain, as predicted in the on the calendar. And joining me in the commentary box is the not so subtle today, shall we put it, That Small Guy 2001. Hello, yes, he is a bit down. My voice keeps breaking, but we're here and ready to get commentating, soldiering on. 6 minutes 45 left in this qualifying session here at Hockenheim. Yep, Mike's just came into the pit as well. Oh no, Mike's just joined the session, sorry. Mike has just joined. So we've got Cass, Slim Sign, Ali Max, All Star, Aleds, Cycle, there's Aleds going off, and K-Mos, and Mike.
I don't know who's on the lap anyway, so I'm just going to presume that All Star is.
Cycle sets a 38.3 to begin with, Ali Max with a 40.4, 2 seconds off the pace. What on earth was that? All Star losing it. Oh, and he gets out of the way. I think there was Aleds.
No, some side of the
Look at the spray. Look at how realistic the spray is being kicked up. 5 minutes and 50 left. I'll just take you through the championship standings, by the way. We do have a three-way battle for the championship here tonight in Group B. Cass.
This is
Cass, who we're just on board with. And he's just had a 41.9, has he? Yes, he has. 41.9. So Cass is leading the way with 102 points, with 1 win and 2 pole positions. Ali Max in second, with 87 points, with 1 win for his name. And Cycle, with 2 wins and 2 pole positions for his name, on 84 points. So the guy that's done the best is currently sitting in the worst position in a championship battle, third, and he's got to try and make up the ground here tonight, with just over 5 minutes left in the session. I think it's a 10-minute qualifying session, if I recall.
Yes, it is. Oh. We've got 5 minutes remaining, which is gonna quick already. Although we'll just get into grips with the whole session settings, and that's someone.
Yep. Oh, can we have the track map up as well?
Oh yes.
Like I normally like. So Ghibli Mike has just joined us back. There is the track map up now up on the right-hand side of the screen. Sector 1 is pretty short. World record round in the dry is 18 flat, which is similar to F1 pace really. That was done in a Janetta car. Cycle, I think, might be coming into the pit or going onto a lap with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Ali Max coming across the line. There is the line, no improvement. Yeah, he's starting his lap now. How on earth do you take that flat through there? I can't take that flat in the dry. So, what's that? Breaking up. Ooh, breaking after the 100. Ooh, he's missed the apex and ran a massive mile wide there, Ali Max. Currently sitting second in the championship on 87 points. Through the first sector he goes. That looked pretty quick through there. And he's currently sitting in second place with a 140.4, and it's 2 seconds off Cycle, who is in first. And just off topic for a minute, congratulations to the following drivers from, if I can find it, the licensed drivers now for Academy Season 5. Alpha 1546, Earthshaker 1987, Hondax, Kiwi Lad, Schwammy 96, Top Shelf 147, and Trinita Treble 3. Well done to those guys for getting their Season 5 Gavra Academy license. And that is from A-League. Hopefully we'll be able to see from A-League, from Group A. And have we... No, I was thinking we had somebody setting the time, but Ali Max is coming around the final couple of corners now. The second sector split, all the sectors are the same as to Hockenheim in F1, so at least I know where they are. And Cass has gone third, I do believe. Oh no, Mike's just put in a lap. Mike with a 44.3, and Ali Max doesn't improve. 3/10 off. Michael. Oh, that's an outbreak. He's done well to recover that. That's All Star going through, around the hairpin. Hairpin does look tricky, and I've got to say the lag has improved a lot from last week. Connection seems to have improved.
Alan's going out the pits, and going past him is.
That's an all-star. Might be K-Morse?
Oh,
no, oh, it's Cass. Championship leader going past him. It'll be interesting to see. I've got to. By the way, I'm just going to check that we're live and everything like that.
Yes, we are.
And if we've got any comments.
Viewers and comments.
Kiwi saying very good lap first from Cycle, and Waddle Billy's actually here and saying good luck to all the people that are racing tonight. So thank you very much for those comments. And hello to Kiwi Lad, by the way. I did miss your earlier comment. And congratulations on achieving that Gavra license. I'm not sure if it's been broken to him or we might have just picked it up. But congratulations to him.
Keep the news on a live stream, especially while it's still
exactly. Exactly. And we are starting this. Oh. Yeah, your mic, I'm not sure if it's cutting out or something.
1 minute. I just unplugged it.
Is that better? There's like a crackling noise in the back. I'm not sure if that was coming up on the stream.
I don't know.
Might just be my end, to be honest. Hang on, I'll unplug mine. Right, is that any better?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was on my end. Do apologise for that. Cass is going slow. I think he's just about to start a lap. Slim Sign currently sitting in 4th. He's only 4 tenths off Cass with a 42.3 currently. But at the minute, Cycle, as I said earlier on, the guy who was best placed with the wins and pole positions is currently sitting in provisional pole with 10 seconds to go in the session. Goodness me, they've got to get round some of these drivers. Slim Sign is coming around the final corner now.
Up to now, I think my favourite going into this race is definitely Cycle.
Yep, Slim Sign doesn't improve and qualifying is complete. He won't get another lap.
Oh, that's super lucky, but...
who else is there? Ali Max is out on track going down in the first sector, and so is Aled, and so is K-Morse. And Slim Sign, of course, just crossed the line. Aled has surely got to improve on that 207.3. That, I think, would have been a banker. He is ahead of Ali Max on track. I suppose K-Morse on track.
Not staying inside, maybe just try an alternate lines, which... 21 up, maybe 7 seconds
21 seconds up, so 21 seconds would put him around, I think, Mike and K-Morse, who was actually going 6th with a 45.4. 7 seconds off the pace. Cycle has currently got pole. Ali Max is catching Aled though. This could be interesting. Could be getting a bit of dirty air rather than slipstream around this track. We're in the final corner now. Spray being kicked up. Aled's around the final corner. He is definitely going to improve, but what's it going to be? Aled goes 6th, right between Mike and K-Morse, and no improvement from Ali Max either. And that is qualifying over with 10 seconds to go. It is Cycle who sets pole with a 38.3 from Ali Max in 2nd, Cass in 3rd, and that I can confirm is the championship order reversed. Cycle 3rd in the championship 1st, Ali Max is 2nd in the championship and is 2nd here, and Cass is 3rd. Slim Sign 4th, Mike in 5th, Aled's in 6th, Kimmel 7th, and All Star in 8th place. And thank you, of course, to Gavra for hosting the session here tonight and giving us a wonderful favour by giving us another commentary role here. And we are more than thankful for what they've done for us with this job that we've been given. We've only had it, what, 3 weeks now?
Yes,
but
it is.
For me personally, it's been the best 3 weeks of my life, and I've got to say, if they ever want us to commentate on anything else, we'll more than likely be free. And hopefully we'll get the opportunity to commentate for them again in the not too distant future as we get ready with 18 laps around here. And it is dry.
Interesting. Bit of a mix.
It is dry. Very interesting. And going from last week's results in Algarve, Cycle won from Cass in second and Ali Max in third. But if Cass gets a good start, I know he's had a good start previously in some races, he could do well. And I've got to give a shout out to K-Morphs because he finished fourth last week in Algarve. And hopefully he can put in a good performance all the way from seventh. So it's going to be interesting as we get prepared. We shouldn't be waiting too much longer. As I clear my throat just before we start. Deal with me.
I'm just gonna have a drink of a cuppa.
A cup of tea. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Cass has had 3 seconds, by the way, this season, so if he gets a good start, he could be right there into turn 1.
Do you know the points gap between first and second?
Yes, 15 points between Cass and Ali Max.
So
with Cycle a further 3 points behind in third.
So I reckon Cass needs to either finish ahead of...
18 points separating the top 3. And the top 3 are starting. Here we go. We're about to get ready for the 3 red lights. Not the 5 red lights as in F1. But the 3 red lights. The light sequence coming on now. And it's lights out and away we go. And Ali Max has got a great start. A great launch there from Ali Max. Cycle looks a bit empty the grid, I've got to say. We've lost somebody early on. As Ali Max takes the lead into turn 1. And Cycle is all the way down to third. And K-Morphs. Oh, somebody's off in the background. That's Mike. Mike off in the background, might have had collision with Aled there.
And if the positions stay like this,
K-Morphs an all-star.
Cass will be winning the Trans Championship.
Yep, Cass will be winning the championship. Ali Max has already got a 0.00000 second lead, according to my screen. Ali Max on the run down the hairpin. This is the trickiest corner on the track, I've got to say. They've got to get this car stopped and not let it drift out in the corner. And the first 3 drivers through there are all safe. K-Morphs and Ali Max just going through there now. They're all safe. I think everyone's clean through there. Apart from All-Star, who I think might have just had a little bit of a moment coming out of the hairpin. With Mike in behind after going off early. But let's go back to the battle with second, because Cass... Oh, All-Star's just gone off there. Let's go back to the battle with second, because Cycle is closing in on Cass. These two probably separated this season in Gavra Racing, in Gavra Academy. 1.5 seconds, that's going out now, the gap. Ali Max leading away from Cass. Cycle in third. K-Morphs is catching in behind.
K-Morphs is the biggest winner out of all of this.
I did give him a good shout out before the race, and I'll tell you what, he's doing a great job.
And now in 4th.
Yeah, starting 7th, now out in 4th, and Aled's is down in 5th, Mike in 6th, All-Star, because of that spin, is now down in 7th. Yeah, but Ali Max has got the pace already on Cass. Cycle's just got to be wary though. Sitting in 3rd in the championship. Sitting in 3rd with the championship as my mum has just got in the door. 7 seconds up on this lap for K-Morphs. Gap in front, 2 seconds now. Ali Max leading the way down towards the hairpin for the 2nd time. And passing 2nd, Cycle 3rd, K-Morphs a little way off the pace now. And I think he's just got that car stopped in time. I thought he was just out braking himself into the corner. But he's actually gained time. And Cycle, Cass has made a mistake there. Cass made a little mistake coming out of the hairpin. Mike got a little bit of a slide on, a little bit of oversteer, and Cycle's now right on the back. Don't forget K-Morphs in this as well. Aled's just a little bit outpaced early.
Cass is very strong in the last sets, I think, where Cycle gains the most of his times in the first sector. When he was looking at best sectors, it was like 1.5 seconds off of the first cars.
Yeah, just speaking there about Cass and Cycle, they did take differing lines. The Cycle just had a little bit of a moment in the background there. Cass and Cycle did take just before going into that right-hander where the cones are, they took different lines. Cycle took a deeper line than Cass, and that's really cost him.
Max has made something because he's lost 8 seconds.
41.8, yeah. good spot. I didn't even spot that. Cass is 1.2 seconds off now. Cycle a further 9/10 down, and K-Morse a further 1.2 down in 4th. Aleds is in 5th. Oh my god! What the hell? Cycle and K-Morse, as K-Morse broke himself there. What on earth happened there? I do not know. I'm going to have a look back at this on stream, because that was strange. K-Morse has got back going, hasn't he?
Yeah, I didn't quite catch that incident. Maybe they want to record.
Right, I'm here at the Oh, K-Morse has broken himself by the looks.
So
he's a mile back. How has he done that? Oh my goodness me. I'm not sure if it's either lag or if that was...
Nope, just
that was some sort of lag incident. I can't describe what happened there. I've just had a look back on it on thingy. It looks like it's either K-Morse breaking himself or lag, because Cass and K-Morse did have the little warnings next to them. And Cass is now 9/10 off in front.
Interesting.
Up the lead of the rest.
Well,
and he looks like he's getting into the rhythm.
Cass, an extra bit of needed pressure lifted off his shoulders, so you know, I think he can take everything with ease. Just needs to make sure that he finishes this race in 2nd place.
Yeah, he's got to just get himself a podium to win. Cycles in. I think he will have damage. That incident with K-Morse, I wouldn't be surprised if K-Morse comes in either.
Just needs to.
Just waiting to see. Nope, K-Morse I think has came past him, and he has indeed. I'm at a 10th up. I think Cass was actually going quicker there on that last lap. 40.6 compared to 40.8. 8/10 of the gap.
To me that Cass,
and this is the closest battle on track.
Of his curves. Still got
I struggle to use that on this track. I don't know how you use that on the on this. If somebody could tell me how you use that, I'd be much appreciated. Yeah, Kiwi's just putting that in the comment section that Cass only needs to get a podium to guarantee himself the championship win. Oh. And now with Cycle all the way down in last place and still not out the pits. In fact, he's just coming out now on the mini-map. He's just going through the end of the 1st sector. So Cycle now down. That is his championship hopes gone, I think. So it's all between Ali Max and Cass for the win and for the championship.
Really looking from Cycle. Been looking really good all season. And
yeah, he won last time out in Algarve as well. He won last time out in Algarve. Cass finished 2nd that day, and Ali Max was 3rd, and it's still 5/10. And Cass again has just gone slightly quicker than Ali Max, just breaking into the 140.4s now. These two, and Cass has got a lot closer. There's obviously limited slipstream on this game, or around this track certainly.
Maybe it's time to use a bit of that curves.
He could do down the straight 2/10 up for Cass, compared to Ali Max through that 1st sector. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the race, the 2 viewers that are watching us. One of them is me, so... Just listen to the cars on the braking points. These drivers really know how to get their braking point at the hairpin, as Cass just ran a little bit wide there and has lost 4/10. Aleds now. Looking nice through there. Mike is just coming up towards the hairpin section as well. Let's see him under braking. Ooh, a little bit of a tail slide there going into the corner. Recovers it. A little bit of a slide out, but that's fine.
Cass has gained so much time on the...
As Ali Max got caught on the curb there through the middle sector. Oh, ooh, Cass running a little bit wide. Ali Max just taking a deeper line there. Won the on lap 5. We are nearly a 3rd distance here at Hockenheim in the season finale of Gavra Academy, Tuesday Group B. And it's Ali Max leading the way from Cass in 2nd. Cass is going for a move. Cass has got the lead here up the inside of the final corner, and Cass has got the lead. That is what he needed.
Just small margin.
The crowd actually cheering up in the background. That is a much quicker lap as well compared to Ali Max. Cass has found the rhythm, and the number 12 car in the classic green Caterham livery leads the way from Ali Max, with Aleds now in third. Yeah, Aleds is in third. Oh yeah, Cycle pitted, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Yes, Aleds is in third. Mike is in fourth. But now Ali Max, Cass has definitely got into the rhythm of this track and is now pulling away from Ali Max out front.
Just used one of his curves throughout the whole race, so
he has, yeah.
He's just using it to try and pull away.
Do you know where did he use it though? Did he use it when he got past Ali Max, do you think? Or down the straight?
Possibly. I can see that.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. I'm going to have a look back on the stream. Hang on. Hello from Earthshaker, I'm late. Something happened in the last 5 laps. Yes, K-Morse and Cycle did have a crash. I am judging it down to an outbreak from K-Morse. However, we didn't really catch the incident.
Cass just going a bit quicker. Almost by a 10th in the second set.
Championship leader is currently in 7th. Yeah, Cycle currently in 3rd in the championship, just to clarify, with 84 points. Ali Max on 87 in 2nd, and Cass is in front in the championship. And he's in front in this race by 1.3 seconds, going through the final corner. He has definitely found his rhythm now.
Yes, it is. Ooh, the 139.
39.6. 41.1 from Ali Max. Cass is beginning to get into the groove.
For my liking, whether that might be penalised and have to slow down, but just slightly corner cut, in my opinion. But I don't know how this game's penalty system very well at all. But and
he's going quicker. Nearly a 10th up, yeah. That's 7 out of 18. Cass with an ever-increasing advantage from Ali Max. Championship, touch wood, is his. He's got one hand on the trophy. Ali Max second. All-Star just running wide and he's gone off. You had to go on board with him, and Ali Max has gone. All-Star, sorry, has gone off.
That's the second time I've been on board, and he's gone for actually maybe third time he's gone for a little cheeky spin somewhere in the race.
Yeah. Nothing happened there in regards to anyone near him. Cycle was a couple of seconds down, so All-Star just made a mistake by himself there. Mike is coming up the hairpin. See how he's getting on. Actually, Mike is actually only one of the only British drivers in the field tonight.
Interesting.
I do believe, with K-Morse. They're the only 2 British drivers in this session. As Cass leads away 2.5 seconds. That is increasing all the time. Oh, and Ali Max, did he just make a little mistake there?
I think he turned it a little bit too much and got on the curb and then he tried just getting off it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they have to make a pit stop around here, but All-Star is in the pit and is getting lapped.
Another quicker lap by Cass.
39.5, 41.9 from Ali Max. That final sector did really cost him there. And it's now 4 seconds nearly the gap. Cass has found the rhythm and has suddenly found all this pace to pull away. He has used another one of his battery, by the way, of his curves. He's now down to 8 instead of 9. It was earlier on.
And he's just
Alex running third.
Yeah, he uses it down this straight. Just use
Of course, these aren't rechargeable, I don't think, down the straight.
Nope.
Unless they're under braking,
10,
like some of the cars. Ooh, I thought he was going to outrun himself.
You get 10 per race. So it's
just noticing, yeah, just noticing on the exit of the hairpin, if you go on board with Alex now, you'll see marbles on the exit of the corner, on the outside line.
Oh yeah.
Marbles there, on the outside line. That might be just where Ali Max is losing the time, because I think he takes a wider line compared to Cass, and nearly overruns the curb. It'll be quite interesting to see. Mike currently in 4th, and he's around that section. There's All-Star being lapped in 5th, but if he 7th, but if he continues, he'll still be getting points, of course.
Yep,
And K-Morse is in 5th and Cycle in 6th. Who is catching K-Morse, I think. Slowly but surely. He certainly set a faster lap last time around, K-Morse.
Maybe, let's just ride on with K-Morse just to see if he does make a mistake anywhere during the lap. Oh, he's going super slow on the straight. He's only gone up to 130. Yeah, that's a full 50
cycle
miles per hour
again.
difference between the two drivers. So something's clearly wrong with K-Morse's car. He's just struggling to get up
Has
to the
K-Morse
speed.
not got the damage from earlier on with the cycle crash?
Possibly, yeah.
That's probably why. He must have suspension damage, and I think he might have it on the right-hand side of his car. On the left-hand side of the car as he comes into this corner. Ooh, and he's lagging a bit. Cass has made a little mistake out in front, I think.
Oh,
And
no,
Ollie Max! What's up, Ollie Max?
mistake.
Ooh, I must have broke himself the hairpin. Just lost a second there.
Oh,
Oh.
K-Morse.
And that is a beautiful line, but that's not the racing track that is going on. That's, yeah. I think he's picked up on board that he has got damage, and he is coming into the pits.
Oh, super unlucky.
Is he going to retire the car? Because he's going very slow into the pits.
I think it's a 37 mile per hour pit lane, to be honest. That's why
Is it?
it's so far behind. Let's just have a look on board.
Cass seems quite fast. The gap with second is increasing. That's from Earthshaker. Yes. And it is. And just to point out, K-Morse has retired the car.
Yep, yes, super unlucky. Now we have 6 drivers remaining, and Ollie Max. Going to see on the start finish, which is the furthest he's been away since he started the last lap.
Yep, and just to point out, by the way, just to say congratulations to Earthshaker. I'm not sure if you've heard the news, but we're announcing it anyways on the stream, and congratulations to him for getting his Gavra Academy Season 5 licence.
Absolutely amazing, great driver.
Fantastic. Same with Kiwi Lad. Kiwi Lad won the championship in A-League. Earthshaker was second and Trinitar was third in the end.
We need to tally how
Group
many
A.
times you say A-League this race and congratulate on the win.
Give me a point, give me a pound for every time I say A-League, because I get confused with TFL, you know. Yeah. I think Max is just, because Cass losing time.
I mean, he can afford to, because he's got 16 seconds in front of third place, so he can
Yep.
just do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's got 6/10 on this lap, compared to his previous lap with 140.1 dead. Ali Max with a 40.9.
I don't know whether the tyres are switching off or there is even tyre error, but
Quite possibly. Kessler went the final 2 corners. Of course, we'll be here. Is it this weekend or next weekend for the Germany Grand Prix?
Weekend.
The German Grand Prix.
it is this
Yeah.
weekend. Expect to see the
This
return.
weekend in F1 for the German Grand Prix, and I'll be making a return to F1 2018 this season as well.
I can't wait for that.
I can't wait for.
Favourite track? Although maybe not
Now
in
my
this year's
favourite
car.
track. I can't wait to experience Paul Ricard.
Oh, that's a top track to race around.
Hopefully they may give us different circuit layouts, like in GT Sport
Oh, that'd be good.
and on this game.
Oh, it'd be amazing just to go around backwards.
A backwards circuit Paul Ricard. Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah, but Kiwi Lad did win the championship in the end in Group A with 120 points,
Yes.
and he did win the final race here in Hockenheim.
Group A.
Live draw for the group stages will happen tomorrow. Oh, that's the FIFA stuff. He's on about that. Earthshaker did pick up a win and finished on 108 points, only a 12-point difference, and then the same gap to Trinitar, who was 24 points off the leader in third in the Group A. Kiwi was unbeatable. Yeah, can't wait for next season. Hopefully we'll be here to commentate next season.
Oh, that'd be
Commentate
amazing.
on you guys. That'd be brilliant, because I like that. What I like to do is I just like to follow drivers' careers, like what we've commentated on, see how they're getting on, As my co-commentator just goes off the mic for a brief second. Cass leading the way. Let's get back to the race. Cass leading the way. 4.9 seconds gap. Yeah, Ali Max in second place. Aled's in third. 17.7 seconds off. He's doing a good job. Mike in fourth. Saikal is in fifth and All-Star after spinning out earlier on in the race. He is now sixth and has been lapped by pretty much everyone. And Kamos is our only retiree out of the race, but he still gets points, I do believe. As my messages just block live broadcast, which is great. Cass 5 seconds ahead. Ooh, All-Star making a little mistake there. And Cass has made a similar mistake. Cass has made a mistake here. Ali Max was within 3.8 seconds there. I'm just watching them. They're in the middle sector, I think. Yeah, Cass is in the middle sector. It was at the hairpin where he lost all the time. He's gained it back all of a sudden. As I am now party owner, apparently. That is decent. But Cass is 4.8 seconds ahead. Ali Max second. Is that a returning small guy?
Yes, it is.
It is indeed. Lovely jubbly. Lap 13, yeah, I was just on about, I've just saw on the mini-map on the, where the hairpin was. Cass must have made a little mistake, because it was down to 3.4 seconds, the gap.
Interesting.
That's why he must lose all his time.
Let's stay on board next time to see what thin lines that we take.
Ali Max is a little bit deeper off the power, and I've just noticed he's only got one bar of his curves left.
Oh.
Whatever this system is that they've got in on these cars. My sign through there though. And gain time, because Cass is under the braking zone. Aleds must have made a mistake on that lap, because he's now third. And he's gone for a spin! What is it with drivers that we go on board with and they go for a spin? As soon as we go on board with them, I'm an absolute jinx.
We've got a curse.
When will we know what championships there will be next season? All we know is that there'll be vintage cars.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if we knew. Yeah, if we knew any information on that, we would tell you, but we don't. We generally don't. Gavra just said the season will start in September, so the next so season 6 will start in September, I do believe.
Can't wait till
fantastic. Fantastic. And if we run an off season, I think we'll speak to Gavra probably after this. See if we can run some sort of TFOL and Gavra racing event in the coming weeks on Project Cars and on GT Sport as really well. But I'm up for discussions about that and having, say, the top, I don't know, the top 6 drivers of Project Cars and Gavra racing against 6 of our drivers in TFOL, because I know we do have quite a few quite quick drivers, if I recall.
It'd be great to see.
But that'd be interesting anyways.
Gran Turismo Sport can be against star drivers, because I know that I was.
I think he said somewhere there will be 3 or 4 vintage car championships, like Group A, and 1 modern car championship. So they're planning to run possibly 4 or 5 championships this season, next season for September. And if Gavra wants any help with that, with any organisational stuff or commentary or anything like that, we're on board 100%. I'm on board 100% of the way. I'm not sure if you will be.
I will be.
Very good. We both will be 100% on board. Fantastic. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting actually to hear when all of this gets released, and then we can plan some sort of thingy. And did you, by the way, did you get them 2 names for the F1 2018?
Oh yes.
I think you put it in a message to me.
Yes, I did, but I haven't spoke to him.
Interesting. I'm not confident with vintage cars. I only drive the F1 vintage sometimes. Time to improve my skills. Earthshaker. Ooh.
I just wonder if there's going to be an endurance championship because I like my endurance. LMP1,
Ooh.
GT3, GT4, LMP2.
Ali Max only 3/10 off that last lap. Lap 15 here. We are 3/4 the way through distance, and Cass leads away by 5.1 seconds. That gap is still being maintained though, as it does start to get towards dusk here at Hockenheim. On lap 15, Ali Max in second, Alex is in third. Running by himself, he must have made a mistake. Mike is in fourth. He's got All-Star in front of him, I think.
Hopefully just
It is indeed All-Star.
Let's him through.
Yep, All-Star. Looking okay through there, All-Star. Mike is in fourth, and Cycle is in fifth.
Yeah, K-Moss disconnected.
Yeah, K-Moss is just disconnected. I think he will get seventh though.
Yes, he will.
Would be in the final race. And imagine how many points Gavra's picked up across the season for horsing. However, Cass and Ali have the same pace now. It should be interesting to see them closer. Yes. Where are they on track? We're coming through the final sector now. Interesting to see how they're doing. Ali Max has definitely put the power down. He's run out of his battery. Cass could just use up all his battery and win this race, really. Still maintaining the gap. It is interesting to see how tight these two are compared to lap times. So Cass is coming across the line now. Lovely onboard shot. Cass with a 40.6. Ali Max with a 40.5. He was quicker that last lap, and he's gained a 10th. Just gained under a 10th, 98,000. Short shifting, I've got to say, Cass. 10th down on his best lap delta from last time around. Do you think that Cass is not pushing and controlling the race? Yes. I think Cass is definitely controlling the race from the front, as he nearly outbreaks himself there. I think he had a bit of a lock-up. And let's just let Ali Max get in within 5 seconds of him. But Ali Max has messed up his braking, I think, there. Let's now drop within... Yeah. Within the curb, Cass is under the braking zone now, halfway through the middle sector. Somebody made a mistake there at the final sector. Is that Mike? That was All-Star. Oh my... Jesus! Where was All-Star going there? It's me.
No.
Oh, where is All-Star going now?
Oh.
Where's he going? That's not the track.
That's the lovely bit of rallying in a cake sort of. Can't argue with it.
Yeah, just getting back though. Definitely controlling the race. All-Star spun in the pits. You could call it quits as Cass comes through the final corner now. There's Ali Max coming through the final corner. Cass again has just lost time on this last lap. A 40.5 that time around. Ali Max setting a 40.7, so actually Cass is getting 10th and has got back at the time last time out. We're 2 laps away from Cass being crowned champion in Gavra Academy Group B here at the season finale at Hockenheim. Cass did make some mistakes some laps before, then probably he understood that pushing now would be dangerous. Got to agree on that. 4.8 seconds. Ali Max is definitely trying to make a race of it, but at the minute, Cass is on board for his championship. As he nearly outbroke himself there once again. And that has cost him time, and Ali Max surely is going to try and close up. 4.4. Cass can just ease off the throttle and lift and course through the corners, but he's got to be wary because he is approaching traffic. I think might be Cycle going through the final sector. It is Cycle going through the final sector. So he's going to be finishing up 3rd in the championship.
However, he's making inroads on Mike. 3 seconds a lap.
He is, yeah.
Unless Mike does
don't think it'll be enough though. Lap 17 for Mike.
Yeah, unless
lap 17 for Cycle too. So looking at the end of the standings here, Cass on 102 points, another 30 added onto that will be 132 points he'll win. Alimax will be second on 111 points. Quite a comprehensive margin in the end. Hang on, have I got that right? 30 points, 24. Yeah, I've got that right. 102, yeah. That doesn't seem right to me, I don't know why.
Oh, Cash has made a huge mistake somewhere. 1.6. He's just lost in one lap.
He doesn't want to lose it now, he's on the final lap. As we approach Stuff here at Hockenheim, Cass still leading the way, 3.6 seconds. Alimax is making inroads on him. Is it a lap too late, Bill, for Alimax? Aled is in third and he's just about to start the final lap now. Let's ride on board with Cass and Alimax for this final lap. Cass gets his braking zones perfect. Alimax, ooh, looking on the power. He's definitely gaining. He is closing Alimax. He is gunning for this. He wants to try and make inroads. 3 seconds is the gap. I don't think it's going to be enough though. Unless Cass makes a mistake out in front, he can. Well, Cass can afford to get a podium really. Here, Alimax is definitely closing in on him. Cass, I think, would want to seal up the championship win with a win, but Alimax is still getting closer. They're into the final sector on the final lap, and Cass, 2.2 seconds the gap. It is still coming down, but Alimax, I don't think is going to make enough inroads. Oh, but he nearly got caught in the marbles on the outside of the corner there.
Yeah, I just
did Cass. It's 2.1. Still closing. Cass is lifting and coursing through the corners, and Cass Nugent's coming around the final corner now is going to win the Gavra Academy Group B Championship. Alimax has finished second. A great effort from him, closing him down all the way to the line. But Cass has sealed off the championship with a win.
Oh,
Alimax is in second.
Amazing first 7
fantastic
laps. Plenty of
he really did control and dictate that race. Did Cass. Alimax has finished second. Aled's coming through the final sector now, but has he had a spin? I think he did there. He definitely did have a spin there, Aled.
Oh, we've missed Mike inside. We've missed something. Oh my god.
Mike's had a spin. Look at the lap times. 157.4 compared to 141.9. No. Mike has lost fourth to Cycle. Aled is coming around the final corner now and is crossing the line to get third. Nice third place for Aled. Aled, of course, being the Swiss driver. Cycle coming across the line in fourth. Mike, I think, has had another mistake in the background there. Just losing time. 3.5 seconds down on this lap. Cycle is about to come around the final couple of corners now.
Where's Alex
and the
in all
final
this?
4 corners, All-Star's gone off. All-Star's gone off there.
Off at the first corner. Maybe he's
yep,
retiring.
Cycle coming across the line in fourth. What could have been for his championship? Saluting the crowd. Mike has made another mistake. He has spun in that middle sector off the little 90-degree hairpin. And Mike is coming around the final corner in 5th place. Will he get across the line before the timer runs out? I think he will.
Oh.
Mike comes across the line in 5th. And that is it. With All-Star coming across the line in 6th, and that is it. Cass Nugent's wins here from Alimax in 2nd, Aled in 3rd, Cycle in 4th, Mike in 5th and All-Star in 6th. And Cass winning the championship. A 39.5. Look at how close they were on best lap times. 39.5 to 39.6. 2.5 seconds the gap in the end. With Aled's a further 53.2 seconds behind in 3rd. And that, I think, rounds up that.
Yep, and that is the end of Season 5 for Gavra Academy Group B. And Octanas can be confirmed that he's returning in September. With an all-new
and hopefully
vintage series, which would be interesting to watch.
3 or 4 vintage series and a modern car championship, apparently.
Hopefully, we
so
can
I'm definitely excited to have a look at this.
Some drivers that are quite fond with me and James. It would be great to see them find their seats somewhere in the pecking order.
Yeah, I'm more than happy. We're more than happy to speak to Gavra after this and try and sign up some sort of like partnership or sponsorship, or I don't know what's going to happen. But that's where I think it'll be best if we come involved, because I know I'm much better organisational than commentary, even though I'm a good commentator, as I see myself. I'm not boasting or anything.
No, it's true.
It is true. But I couldn't have done the commentary today without my co-commentator here. He was great with the cameras. And yeah, and thank you very much for being here. And hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. Well, I'll see you after this.
I'm not going to quit my daytime job though.
Unless we have any comments in the comment section. Just well done, Cass. And thank you to the commentators, Earthshaker, saying thank you to us. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you've heard what you've liked, and if you're watching us back on stream, please have a look at the action, please subscribe to the channel, and I'm sure Gavra will appreciate that for Gavra Racing going forward. But I think from us, it is about time to sign off on possibly what could be our final Gavra Academy commentary. I'm not sure what the future holds for us in Gavra, but we will be here, and I'm sure Gavra will probably want us here. So I think on that note,
we'll see you in September.
Yeah, on that note, we'll see you in September, and we'll probably see you in the off season anyways. But from us two, it is good night, goodbye, and God bless.
Alright, thanks for watching, and see ya.